Hello Leo, this is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with your reading for March 16th through the 31st, 2020. Just because I give it a date range doesn't necessarily mean that that's when that's going to happen. I just put that for my purpose because this could have already happened for some of you. Others of you could be going through the process. It may not happen until a month later, 2 months later. It may not happen at all. So if it doesn't resonate with you, don't force it. I am trying something new here. When I first started my channel, I did 3 cards and I gave a really in-depth reading. And everyone seemed to like them. I had a lot of views then. So I figured I would reintroduce this to you and then see how you like it. If this is something that you want to see as your monthly and mid-month reading, please give me leave me a comment below, a thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever. Just give me some kind of feedback so that I know that this is, so I know what it is my viewers want. As you know, I've been contemplating with the channel and trying to figure out whether to make some changes, whether to eliminate the channel or what. I'm trying to accommodate everybody. I know a lot of my viewers like the career and finance. Some ask for love, some ask for general. So I'm hoping that with this type of reading, it'll satisfy everyone. So let's go ahead and get started. For now, I'm going to give you an overall reading of the 3 cards, and then I will get in-depth reading on them, okay? So the 4 of Pentacles really speaks to me of holding on to something. Maybe some situation or hurt or fear or doubt that isn't allowing you to progress. Another way this reads is that you're holding on, you don't have the ability to share or don't want to share, okay? Not that you don't have the ability, because everyone has the ability if they want to. So I kind of feel like that as well. I'm also feeling like you're wanting to hold on to your money, to your finances. And I'm also seeing that you're very career focused as well. Now, with the 2 of Swords is not being able to make a decision or waiting on a decision, right? This could be a lack of balance of some sort, and this could be financially, okay? That's kind of what I get with those 2 cards. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, the pages normally bring us news, but also with the Page of Pentacles, because it is with the 4 of Pentacles, it's kind of being bored or being impulsive about something. But it's also saying that, we can't let this hold us from moving forward, right? Because that's kind of what I feel. I feel like some of you are at a crossroad of having to make some kind of decision, and you're not sure what to do. And so you're kind of holding on to things that, I don't know. I feel like there could be like a stalemate situation going on here for some of you. Now, let's get on to the in-depth reading. Okay, now we have the 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles talks about holding on to things, people, money, situations that are not healthy, okay, or not realistic in some kind of view, in some kind of point, right? You need to really look at things carefully and not be so clingy or holding on tight to these things, because it can be really unhealthy, okay? So we need to kind of relax, go with the flow, and just kind of see things from a different point of view. This could be some kind of anxiety or fear about money, worries about money, feeling insecure about money. That's what this could be as well. And so you're kind of holding on. Excuse me. Let me take a drink. And so you're kind of holding on to what you have because you have that anxiety of not having enough, okay? It could hurt you because you don't want to hold on to that type of energy, because when you don't have that free-flowing energy, then what you're wanting isn't going to come to you because you're holding on to it, okay? It's almost like, if you remember, if you love someone, you set them free, and if they come back, it's meant to be. Sort of like that kind of situation, okay? I do feel that some of you may be doing something you don't like just because it does, the job and it's paying you a paycheck. And you're just like, well, I want something better. You're kind of bored with it, but it's not like you're not doing anything to change the situation, basically, okay? You have to believe that you can move out of this type of situation and into something much more better. Now, as far as love goes, the Four of Pentacles says that you're probably holding on too tight to a situation or a relationship, or attempting to do that's not good. Or they may be doing that to you and you're kind of feeling like, no, I'm at 50 feet, you know? This clinginess doesn't allow space for love to grow or communication to grow. It needs to there need to be some kind of boundaries set, okay? If you're single and you're ready for a relationship, this is probably you not really stepping outside of your comfort zone. So you kind of stay with the norm, and so therefore you're not meeting anybody. All right, and again, as far as finances, you could just be holding on too tightly because you fear like you won't have enough. But in order for money to flow in, you gotta let it go out, okay? It often is an indication of open up to the flow of prosperity, and it brings even more of a more financial security, okay? So that's kind of the message that I'm getting here. And I do feel that, you really need to go within and really look at why you're holding on to these situations, or why you feel fearful or doubtful, or, why you really need to be more open to change. That's kind of what I'm getting here. You need to start somewhere and be open with change. So whatever that may be, whatever it may be. But I feel that you need to be consistent in your life. I feel some of you are not consistent with that Two of Swords being there. So it's almost I'm asking you to really evaluate the situation that you're in and be more consistent with it, and allow things to flow naturally. Okay. Two of Swords, there could be some partnership balance that is needed. This is also a need to give and take, but it has to be at 50-50, right? I do feel that, again, you may be waiting on some kind of decision, or you need to make a decision, and you're just kind of you haven't made it yet. This is asking you to consider things at a really in-depth level before you make any kind of decision, right? There definitely needs to be some more communication. Probably on your part, you need to open up more, because nothing changes unless you make that effort. And again, with that Four of Pentacles there, you're holding on to something. There's really not that effort. You're really not communicating. You're really just not making any changes, really. Again, some of you may be feeling stuck, waiting on a decision by other people in regards to work. This is saying to refrain from being too pushy. Things will happen when they're ready, okay? If you're wanting to leave a job situation, do your homework, send out your resumes, all that good stuff, and allow things to kind of unfold naturally. If you're already in a committed relationship, it could be that you just need some more communication there. I mean, nothing too major, just some balance there, treating each other equally, and just kind of balance things out. If you're looking for a relationship, again, I do feel that you need to look outside of things, right? If you're not, it's really asking you to look within yourself to find that balance within yourself, so you could truly be happy and be able to allow other relationships to come in and build on top of that. Okay, that's kind of what the message that I'm getting here. Now, as far as the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles can talk about a lot of different things. It could be that you're bored in so many different ways, whether it's with work. We have the Four of Pentacles there. I'm assuming this could be work. You may be bored in a lot of ways, okay? And you're tempted to kind of create shit, to make things happen, to bring more excitement, right? But you can't do that. We can't be impulsive that way. We need to think things through, okay? If we want something better, we need to put good energy out here, Leo. Sometimes I feel that fiery energy. You just want to spark things up, just to have some kind of, I did get like defensiveness, on guard, kind of like that. drama. Okay? Alright, so I do feel like you feel like some things could be a little bit tedious, but you're accomplishing things. Alright? You need to give more focus there. Don't try to do shortcuts or anything like that. It's not going to be beneficial here. Okay? Now, I feel with the page, there can be, in regards to work, this could be an indication that there is more work to be done than there is time. But this is just saying, you know what, just do it. Roll up your sleeves, do it. Just get it done. This is good news, though, in regards to money. So if you're feeling overwhelmed about finances, there's some good news coming in that's going to have you really excited. But it could be at a slow pace, all right? But that's okay, because at least it's improving. If you're in a relationship, this is an indication that you may not have that spark anymore. And that doesn't mean that you give up, right? That just means that there needs to be more action there, more communication, more action. Create the change. You must be honest with yourself and with the person that is involved, you're involved with or wanting to be involved with. Be open, be honest, and create change in that way, but in a positive way. So if you're looking for some kind of spark or some kind of challenge or some kind of action here, create it in a positive way, because I feel like you're kind of bored. You're just kind of like, oh, same thing, you know. This is saying in order to have some excitement, create positive change rather than dramatic, overwhelming change, right? If you're looking for somebody, I feel like that may be somebody that may be coming your way. But I feel that you may hold yourself back for some reason, okay? Again, I feel finances will get better. It's just a matter of you not holding too tightly to it. And I feel that things are going to move in a much better way. Okay, so I feel like there is a new path coming up, that you need to create your own enthusiastic energy, more positive energy, rather than dramatic, fiery energy. Because, excuse me, sometimes we can bite more than we can chew. Okay, and that's what the message I'm getting is. Instead of creating the drama and the chaos of things, create something positive. Create something more exciting in laughter and joy, where that it grows in a positive way than in a negative way. All right, let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and we'll talk soon.